couple of stories about me in the day. A lot of people ask me about the wrecking crew. Who were the wrecking crew? Who were the wrecking crew? Now, what happened is, I worked red car, got a job in the door. I moved to Redcar when I was about 18, I think, 83, I think it was. And I trained on the in the gym, and it was called the Chapel Gym, as I told you before. I'm a bit dizzy. And I trained there, put a bit of beef, and I got to about 14 stone, 89 pound I think I was when I got a job on the door. I was 20-year-old, 1985. So I started working the doors and that, and obviously you heard Lee Duffy's name and everything around, but we never met him because he was always in and out of jail. You see, he was all his life he was in and out of jail, so I always kept missing him. But I had the rumours, obviously, with him in Redcar when he had the fight with Benny McDevitt in the Bulldog and broke Benny's jaw and knocked 3 doormen out. Two or three doormen, I think it was, he knocked out. But his name was massive. But yeah, so Lee's name was massive. So getting back to the wrecking crew lived in Stockton, but they were football fans, Middlesbrough football fans. But they were Middlesbrough football hooligans, not fans, I should say. So they used to go to the match, be 30-100 of them, and there was another load of ones, front line, I think they were called, used to go from Middlesbrough. There was three areas in Middlesbrough. I won't mention the areas, I don't want to put the areas down, but there was 3 main areas in Middlesbrough. The main big gangs of 3 different council estates would meet up on, say, a Saturday, and then go to fight the Chelsea people or whatever fans, and they used to go there. So the wrecking crew anyway we're in Stockton. So we got there, and we had this wrecking crew. And there was a man called Cookie, there was Kenny Gregory, there was Javed Abdamal, there was Kev Scott, there was Brian who had the red line, I can't remember his name, the reindeer, sorry. There was another kid. There was that many people, sick of them. So they tried to, John Black had his own team, which is, I think there was about 17 of us, doormen. So we go through, we started working at downtown for Kenny Gregory. We started working at Henry Africa's, which was the Coliseum later on. We started running them doors, but they started trying to come and infiltrate. So I was working on another place called the Waterfront. It's on the waterfront in Stockton. You go over it, you can stand on the road, park your car, and then you walk over a little bridge, which is about 10 feet, and you get into the building. Beautiful place inside. So we're in there, and there's a big lad in there called Smanker. He was the head one, 6'6", about 20 stone, could have a fight. So I'm in there. It was the first night we went in. There was about 10 of us in there. So there's about 5 or 6 of them, and he's making a joint. I said, "Hey mate, do us a favour." I said, "If you're going to have a joint, go and do it in the toilet or something. Make it outside. Don't fucking do it in front of us and make us. We're going to lose our job. What are you going to do?" He said. I said, "Who do you think you're fucking talking to?" So he gets up, because he's fucking massive, about 3 inches taller than me. Anyway, he stood and he goes, "Here, this is my town, this is our run this town." Boom, fucking headbutt him right in the fucking nose, the bridge of the nose. I jumped up and nutted him. And he was in the building still, and he hit the floor, and the dog went, "Just up, you fucker." You know, Big Benny and them, and Cookie and Bob Rowe and Johnny Johns and Tony Stubbs, all them maggot was there. It was loads of it. It was about 10 of us, and John went, "Fucking hell." Big Steve Cover was there. So he jumped, he said, "I was outside." So he went and he jumped up off the floor, still fit enough to have a go over me. He comes at me again. I just went bang, nutted him again, fucking down again. He went, I said, "I've only headbutted you twice, you're down twice." I said, "I've done this loads of times, I was really good with my head." So it goes over you go outside, you walk up this little pathway, then you go over the bridge. Kev Kilty used to be there as well a lot. If you go down, it used to be called the Waterford, you'll see it on the right hand side as you're going into Stockton. There's a big boat out there, you can see parked up, sitting there, whatever you call it, dock, in dock, whatever you call it. So he wanted to have a fight with some mountain on the front like this, and I always used to say, "Don't go run towards people when you're big, because your steam goes." So come on. So as I go forward to throw punches, he walks back. I goes forward, he keeps walking back. I went, "Where do you want to focus?" We're in Stockton, Middlesbrough was about 8 miles away from Stockton. He just keep walking back. I said, "Where do you want to fucking fight? Stockton or fucking Middlesbrough?" "Oh, we don't fight your fight." So every time I went forward, he kept walking away, but he was a fucking shit house. He wouldn't fight us in the fight. So that was the wrecking crew then. But there's more stories to them coming now, so that's that one. I'll just stop that one there. That's the next story.